Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? Where you can receive a world-class education and learn more about yourself? Where there are amazing opportunities in the here and now and even better on the horizon. If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
A very good evening from Johor Bahru and the Tamandaraya Hockey Stadium. It is the bronze medal match of the 13th edition of the Sultan of Johor Cup 2025. And the bronze medal match this year will see Great Britain contesting it for just the second time. They won in 2022 3-1 against Japan, and their opponents will be Pakistan, who are playing in the bronze medal match for the fourth time, and they've never won bronze at the Sultan of Johor Cup. The best they've ever done was silver in 2016, and they have come fourth on three occasions: 2012, 2013, 2025, and as you may have gathered, 2024 it was rather than 2025. So Pakistan looking for a bronze medal for the first time as they come up against Great Britain. We've had one game today, which was to decide who was going to come fifth and sixth at the Sultan Johor Cup, and I can tell you, if you haven't watched the game yet, and it is on YouTube, just block your ears for a sec, because the victory went the way of the host nation, Malaysia 5-3 over New Zealand. But a really exciting end to that match, and well worth it. 8 goals in the game, and both teams, as I say, getting stronger as the tournament went ahead. Well, John Bleeby is the coach of Great Britain. He came here with high hopes that this team could defend their title from 2024. He said it was a rare occasion with so many players returning that they would have a target on their back, but it would be interesting to see how they responded. Well, they've not done that badly, to be honest. They had a very unfortunate loss to India, 2-3 in their opening game, bounced back brilliantly against Pakistan, winning 5-1, and then went down 2-0 against Australia in a very tight match. They then defeated Malaysia, but were pegged back to a 2-2 draw against New Zealand. Their opponents, Pakistan, well, it's fair to say they've been hot and they've been cold. 7-2 they won their opening game against Malaysia, and then were beaten 5-1 by Great Britain. They then played an electrifying game against arch rivals India, and that is well worth a watch if you haven't seen it yet on YouTube. And that was a 3-3 draw. And then they came up against New Zealand, where New Zealand came back from going 2-1 behind to win 3-2. And that really finished the hopes for Pakistan of playing in the gold medal match. But then last night they played Australia, who'd already booked their place in the gold medal match, and showed great spirit and fight back to manage to get a 3-3 draw in that game. So Pakistan, we just wonder which team is going to turn up tonight. There is no doubting they have plenty of talent. The question is just whether they can make it all gel tonight. Do apologise that the announcements are so loud tonight. I can barely hear myself think. The umpires for this match, though, I can share those with you. And they are Hari Silvaraju from Singapore and Rabdeep Sethi from Hong Kong. 2 neutral umpires as Max Anderson comes forward, shakes hands with them. And our video umpire for this game is Mohit Rawat from India. And Hanan Shahid has come forward for Pakistan. He scored 2 goals last night in that draw against Australia. And I think he's decided that they will start where they are. So it looks like it'll be Great Britain to get us underway. And the worrying thing is the scoreboard has gone down on the far side of the ground. But hopefully that will be back up shortly. Well, the players are lined up, the umpires are ready. They're waiting for the nod to make their march onto the field of play. We then have the official ceremonies and the game can get underway. And that's what everybody's here to see. Crowd beginning to fill up. I expect we'll have a really good crowd for the final, which of course is Australia versus India. Two captains march behind the umpires as they make their way out onto the centre of the field of play. Just a nice little stroll, and a lot of the players shaking hands, some of them bumping arms, still a legacy of the COVID pandemic. And good to see the camaraderie amongst the two teams. Always good to see respect shown by players in sporting occasions. So they line up now across the centre of the field. The Pakistanis high-fiving each other one last time. And they will take up their positions, and we will have the national anthems. And I can tell you that the first national anthem that you will hear will be the national anthem of Great Britain, which of course is God Save the King. And now we will have the national anthem of Pakistan, the Sacred Land. And some nice applause for the Pakistan national anthem as the players go through and just shake hands one more time. We'll take a look at the team lineups for this match. And first up will be the lineup for Great Britain. Well, the key players, I believe, from Great Britain are going to be in the midfield. That's where they're going to win or lose this match, in my opinion. Tom Austin has been very strong for them in that space. Chahota as well has been strong. Anderson is crucial. Monteneave as well, and Hewson along with Ted Graves. And they've got to link up with the forwards. Markham, who's been dangerous when he's had the ball. Johnny Sturch-Hibbert is another. Stamp has put in some great runs in the forward line. And Michael Royden-Turner has constantly caused problem to whoever Great Britain have played. And, of course, they are coached by John Bleeby. Turning our attention to Pakistan, well, they've got some class acts in their side. Sufyan is crucial from penalty corners. Hasn't really given Nadeem a chance to take any. Akil is lively. Walid Rana, wearing number 7, is always offering himself in the forward line. Hanan Shahid is a special player and wears the captain armband. Scored 2 last night against Australia. Zakaria Hyatt and Faiz Hamza again will be crucial when they're coming forward. But also in defence, Ali Raza is going to be very, very important. Head coach, Cameron Ashraf. I mentioned Ali Raza because I was watching him in the warm-up and there was a series of the players just running in and smashing shots at the goalkeepers. And Ali Raza must have faced about 15 and only let 1 go past him. And then they rotated the keepers and then he went back in again and he was saving everything. So here is a goalkeeper that is clearly determined today. And they always say the goalkeepers that hate letting in goals at training, they are the ones you want in your net when you're playing. Especially if they get angry about it when they get beaten. So Pakistan in the white, not the familiar green today. Great Britain in the red, white and blue. And it will be Great Britain to get us underway. Michael Royden-Turner over the ball on halfway. Pushes back. And the bronze medal match is underway. Short pass goes to Hewson. Spreckley has a new pair of shoes on, I can tell you that. The yellow ones are gone. He's got bright orange on tonight. Will it be a case of Spreckley going to the ball and getting the victory they want tonight? Hewson again. Square in the defensive line for Great Britain. Casper Lee back to Spreckley. Hewson again, a little heavy touch from him, and looking to pounce was Walid Rana. Walid Rana is always ready to pounce. He's almost like a scorpion, the way he just waits and then he has a sting in his tail when he does come. Good work coming in off the flank from Austin. Hewson again, goes back. Pakistan again, happy to sit back, and there was a good lead, but it's gone to Dracy. Dracy will get that ahead of Muhammad Ahmed rather. Into the circle, appeals for a penalty corner and given. Good work by Markham. So Great Britain, patient build-up for the first minute and a half, and their first sortie into the penalty corner area, or the circle, has resulted in a penalty corner. So Great Britain, who've won the least penalty corners of anyone here at the Sultan of Johor Cup, have the first penalty corner. They've also scored the least goals from penalty corners. Now, if ever there was a game they want to change that stat, it is tonight. And they will want to make sure that they can open the scoring. Markham is at the first battery, and Casper Lee is at the second. He scored last night in their game against New Zealand. They go to Markham. Markham didn't really get hold of that and deflected over the baseline by Nadeem. Nadeem just let it hit his stick and angled it. Played on quickly. Short little pass to the edge of the circle by Great Britain. Austin gets the free hit, wants to take it quickly. Goes the 5 meters, can't get inside the circle because a good tackle came in. Hanan Shahid now carries it forward for Pakistan. Accelerates away from Spreckley. Hanan Shahid shoots it, ricocheted up off the defender's stick. Pakistan sees it. Good save initially coming in from Carlton. And it goes wide. So James Carlton called into action pretty quickly. But Great Britain coming forward again, with their captain, Max Anderson, drawing the foul just on halfway. And the lead is a good one that time into the forward line by Anderson, but it's going to be a free hit to Pakistan. Sufyan shouting instructions up the field of play before he retrieved the ball. Now comes square across the field to Wasim. Akil, forced back, goes to Wasim. Zakaria is wide and kept it in play, despite the pressure coming from Ted Graves. And that's strong again from Akil, getting through the challenge from Dracy. Royden Turner, rather. Slight difference in height between Dracy and Royden Turner. Wasim. A nice turn, cutting infield there from Basharat Ali. Out onto the right-hand side, well brought down. Walid Rana trying to get the shot away. He did, but it was off target. And that is the danger that he has. Always can threaten to cause problems. Walid Rana plays for the Navy in Pakistan. Spreckley thought about just ambling forward, gives the short pass to Harry Stone. Spreckley once more. The Hockey Writers Under-18 Player of the Year in 2023, Tom Spreckley, and Under-16s in 2022. So clearly was a player marked for greatness. That's supposing the Hockey Writers know that a thing or two about the game. Johnny Sturch-Hibbert loses out. Breaking forward is Basharat Ali. Hanan Shahid. And it's good recovery coming back from Stone again. Long corner for Pakistan. Zakaria goes back to Sufyan, who pushes it wide. Looking to play it down the line with Wasim, but instead he goes back to Sufyan. Wasim again. Great Britain shifting well. Sufyan. Wasim will now look to go forward. And it's a good block that time coming from Kasper Lee. Sufyan once more. Loves to throw the aerial pass, Sufyan Khan. Comes square to Akil. Akil was closed down, but he got the pass away, and it's a good pass as trying to turn is Basharat Ali. Great Britain got there ahead, but then Walid Rana made sure that he fought hard and got the ball back. Now it's Royden Turner. He's left one defender in his wake as the defender dropped his stick, manages to slip the pass to Gladman. Gladman in turn will play it forward now to Stamp. Stamp trying to get inside the circle, plays it back to Royden Turner. And great block that time from Sufyan. And now from that block, there's a chance to counter-attack, but misreading the run in the forward line. Hanan Shahid cut in from right to left. And Muhammad Ahmad thought he was going to pull wider and played the pass into that vacant space. Harry Stone now for Great Britain. A nice turn from Sturch-Hibbert. Sturch-Hibbert keeps going into the circle, tried to find a foot, and he was successful, just dinking it onto the foot of Sufyan. It's a second penalty corner for Great Britain. And I have a chance to acknowledge our sponsors. Your future, your time zone, your destination. Study Perth. Discover why thousands of international students call Perth home. studyperth.com.au and follow them on Instagram at studyperth. And iJourney, a more personalised view of your career. Check them out on iJourney.au to promote yourself in the workplace. So penalty corner number 2 for Great Britain. Caden Dracy has stepped forward and is at the first back tree. Kasper Lee is at the second. They go to Dracy. Dracy flicks well. It took a deflection, did it? And anyway, it's gone in and the goal will count. And I think Dracy will be the player awarded it. So first blood to Great Britain. Caden Dracy opens the scoring for them. And he was pretty happy about it. And not surprising, that's his 4th goal, pulls him level with Johnny Sturch-Hibbert as the leading goal scorer for Great Britain. And just 7 minutes gone on the scoreboard. Great Britain take the lead in this, the bronze medal match. And Pakistan, once more, have to come from behind. We're just waiting for the the celebration time to run down. Players were ready to get on with play. Caden Dracy, part of the Trojans Hockey Club in Southampton. Same club that Harry Markham was involved in. And they are a pretty strong club down in Southampton way. Dracy won the Under-14 National Cup many years ago with them. And Sufyan completely missed that one. Went to hide his face in his shirt for a moment. So it will be a fairly cheap long corner now for Great Britain. Stone happy to go back to Spreckley. He in turn feeds it to Hewson. Short pass to Stone, who was put under pressure from behind by Zakaria. Dracy, though, has room to move forward. Dracy looking up as he kept the ball on the end of his stick, but in the end goes back to Spreckley once more. Now Spreckley comes forward. Looks to angle that into the circle. It'll break kindly and off the side of the post. Well, it was on the outside of the post. And not a bad effort coming in that time from Monteneave. Monteneave went to Home Grange School and Luckley House. Now Loughborough University. Left behind, Zakaria will come across to take it. Zakaria squeezes it through a gap. There was a clear shove that time from Tom Austin. And Austin will get a card. Was that yellow or was it green? It looked a pale green. Zakaria again. So Great Britain definitely down to 10. Question is whether it's just for 2 minutes. I would think it was only 2. It wasn't worthy of a yellow. So Dracy wanted to take that quickly, not looking at all at him was Monteneave, who was coming off. He only had eyes for the bench. So Great Britain slow things down at the back as they ring the changes down below. Hewson ran into a pack of Pakistan players. Dracy trying to work his way down the sideline, draws the foul. So it will be a free hit to Great Britain just before the halfway line. Comes back to Spreckley. Chance to turn again from Hewson. Spreckley once more. Pakistan, pincer movement. And then Shahid closes down Dracy, steals it off him. Wonderful steal by the captain of Pakistan. Into the circle, good save. Off his line quickly. James Carlton once again to the rescue. Max Anderson, nice skills for him. Takes him around 2 Pakistan players. Gives the ball now. And one in the free hit, not going, but Chehota's kept going. Great Britain a 2-on-1. Should be a goal, and straight in the middle it goes from Chehota, who then runs into the umpire. Well, Pakistan, I think, are going to refer this. We'll have to wait and see. Pakistan certainly stopped and thought that there was a free hit due. So will it be a second for Great Britain, or will it be in favour of Pakistan? Alex Chehota, he did the right thing. There was no whistle. Keep playing. And he went all the way through to score what may well be his first game of the Sultan of Johor Cup 2025. Now, if you're just tuning in for the first time, unfortunately, there is a referral system here. We don't have a scoreboard or a big screen where I can actually see the replay. Can't hear the umpires. Only the national broadcaster in Malaysia actually has those replays and can hear that conversation. So we're in the dark a little bit as well. So while we wait for that decision, I'll just like to acknowledge Project Innovations. PTE Limited, their in-house expertise adds value to consultants' design, and they also assist by conducting value management and risk management workshops. That is Project Innovations Pte Limited, working in Asia but with experience beyond. Thank them for their support of the live stream of the Sultan of Johor Cup. And also we'd like to thank One Active, the 3-stage hydration system: preparation, performance and recovery, designed to keep you performing at your peak from warm-up to the final whistle. That's oneactive.com.au. I think a decision may be pending now. And the umpires looking at each other. Pakistan in turn looking at the umpires. Great Britain are back inside their half, thinking they've got a goal. There's a nod of the head from the umpire. And another nod. And it won't be a goal. So it will be a free hit to Pakistan, which Sufyan shaped to take, but just swiped his stick over the ball. So Alex Johota will be disappointed about that. I'm sure so too will Great Britain fans. Sufyan slipped as he played that one forward, and it just goes, well, it did take a touch actually. I think it was off the stick of Ted Graves. So long corner, back to Sufyan it goes once more. Now with Wasim. Wasim to Akil. Akil, good block that time. Solid block coming from Cole Pidcock. And Great Britain have blocked again. Short pass to Anderson will come wide now to Harry Markham. Markham looks up, drops it back to his captain Anderson again, and then runs to the heart of the circle. In it goes to Anderson. Great pass to the baseline. Super from Ali Raza. Raza makes another save as well. Well, Ali Raza came off his line really quickly. His recovery to get back and stop the ball a second time as it was about to head towards the goal was outstanding. I told you, he's a man tonight determined to win a bronze medal. Stolen away. Good work done this time by Fayez Hamza. His pass was behind Zakaria. Dracy steps out for Great Britain. Looks to go past Muhammad Ahmad. And now there's a chance for Michael Royden-Turner. Good block, edge of the circle by Sufyan. Royden-Turner ran into Sufyan, but he's got the ball there. Oh, Royden-Turner has absolutely smashed that past Ali Raza, who is looking at Sufyan and saying, what happened there? Well, Royden-Turner has shown that he is a quality finisher, and he is going to be a real asset, you feel, for Great Britain in years to come. That is a wonderful finish with just over under 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. And Royden-Turner, that is his second goal of the tournament. Man who actually started his hockey playing in South Africa at the South African College High School in Cape Town and the Central Hockey Club. Even played for Western Province under-18s before moving to the UK. And he's causing trouble again. And good work by Muhammad Ahmad. He's surging through the middle, went past Dracy, and, well, that would have been one of the goals of the tournament had he managed to get it on target. To be fair, I think Carlton had it covered as he stepped across to his near post and watched it go by. But Muhammad Ahmad showing the determination Pakistan need now to get back in this game, trailing 2-0. As I mentioned, this is their fourth appearance in a bronze medal match at the Sultan of Johor Cup. They have never won yet. And they've turned it over again, edge of the circle, into the D it goes. Austin forced outside. He gets back in, tries to play a clever pass. Good defence, though, from Pakistan. Sheer weight of numbers, managing to get the ball out over the side. Basharat Ali, though, has turned it over again. Oh, and that should have been left by Markham. But it was lifted too high that time by Royden-Turner. So Sufyan once more from the back takes a touch. Comes wide to Akil. Akil helps it down the line, but Muhammad Ahmad couldn't get his stick on the pass that time. And Clever from Casper Lee. So really good start to this game by Great Britain. And I think we saw Casper Lee trying to indicate that Fayez Hamza was not 5 metres away. Royden Turner receives on halfway. Goes to Harry Stone. Stone has Royden Turner on the overlap on the outside, but Stone keeps going through the middle. Maybe should have kept running. Sufyan stole it as he tried to play the ball. Zakaria now cuts infield. Strong coming back from Ted Graves. Graves steals it away, but Pakistan get it back top of the circle. Zakaria tried to get there. Good strong defence again, this time by Casper Lee. Comes out, oh dear, Lee couldn't keep it in play. Long corner to Pakistan, wide on the right-hand side as we're about to enter the final minute of the first quarter. Sufyan to Akil. Samiullah goes back to Akil as well. Ahmed down the line. Great Britain though, good awareness, good defence coming from Tom Austin. Onto the foot it goes. Oh, there was a little bit of afters there. I think that might have been, yes it was, Akil on Austin. And I don't think Tom Austin was intimidated in the slightest. Tom Austin made his debut for Scotland at the age of 16. So he's been around at top level hockey for a while. So if Akil wants to match it with him, I'm sure he'll say, let's do it. Well, the hooter goes for the end of the first quarter. It's been the perfect start for Great Britain as goals from Caden Dracy and Michael Royden Turner mean that the score at the first break is Great Britain 2, Pakistan 0.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.
The Pakistan players coming out for the second quarter, trailing 2-0 to Great Britain in the bronze medal match of the Sultan of Johor Cup 2025. Have they got some little bit of magic up their sleeve that they can pull themselves back in this match? Just feel that they've just been caught a little bit on the back foot early in the game. Of course, they were 2-0 down against Australia, got it back to 2-1, then went 3-1 down. And then, of course, managed to get a 3-3 draw. Stone does well. Dracy. And Pakistan do have experience on their side. As I mentioned last night, they have the most international caps amongst their under-21 side. As the ball comes to Chehota, he looks to go around Muhammad Ahmed. Into the circle it goes. Good pass by him. Brilliant tackle, Sufyan. So these are players playing here today who've played for their senior national team. Pakistan have 4 of them, 183 caps they've got for their senior national team. Great Britain have 4 players as well who've played for their senior national teams. 2 of those are Scotsmen, and they have 41 caps between them. And you look at the goals, just 2 goals for the Great Britain players. That's because 2 of their players are goalkeepers. And the Pakistan players, 58 goals scored at senior level by Pakistan's international players. That was good work down the flank coming from Sami Ullah. So Akil again. Happily goes infield. Muhammad Ahmed feeds it out onto the right-hand side. Straight away trying to go on a run, and blocked was Zakaria. Zakaria, I think, looking at the umpire as if to say, well, how come that wasn't a foul, as Stone seemed to just cut off the line that he was trying to run. Comes to Harry Stone now. Stone playing in his 4th Sultan of Johor Cup. Hanan Shahid, lovely pass out wide and in front of goal. Oh! Callum Douglas very nearly flicking that one out, and it would have been a penalty corner, I think, but it was a great save initially. Callum Douglas replacing James Carlton as Great Britain rotate their goalkeepers. Ali Raza remains in goal for Pakistan. Callum Douglas comes from Scotland and the Glasgow School of Sport. Started his hockey at the Clydesdale Hockey Club and then moved on to Southgate. So Sufyan again plays it square to Sami Ullah. Sami Ullah gets it again. Of course, there was the Sami Ullah of the 70s, the flying horse as he was known, the winger for Pakistan. Johnny Sturch-Hibbert now, over the 23 he goes, chased by Muhammad Ahmed, into the circle, a great receive, and shot on the turn by Anderson. Save was a good one by Ali Raza. Got his pad across, covering the near post, because I think that was arrowing in between the goalkeeper and the post, but Ali Raza again to the rescue for Pakistan. Dracy goes back to defensive Hewson. Comes to Dracy again via Stone. Hewson once more. Man from Durham University. Carried forward again. And it's a long corner to Great Britain. Gladman plays it forward, then runs into the circle. And along the baseline, it's gone out off the Great Britain stick. Monty Neve trying to find a way along the baseline and set up Great Britain again. Sami Ullah will go back square to Sufyan. Max Anderson putting pressure on Sami Ullah. There's no way he can go to Sufyan. Slips and it comes to Chahota. Anderson makes a run further into the circle. Pakistan come across to close down. That was good cover from Akil. Kept in play though, although the whistle has gone. In fact, Pakistan thought it hadn't crossed the baseline, but it did off the stick of Chahota. Zakaria now on halfway, looking for some support. Runs all the way through. Spreckley had to be strong and he pulled away cleverly that time because he was under pressure from Basharat Ali. Chahota again looking to take on Muhammad Ahmed, who comes back at Chahota, got the touch. Play on is the call. Pakistan not happy. Several of their players have stopped behind players. Johnny Sturch-Hibbert continued his run. He was helped out, but unfortunately his pass to Anderson just overhit. It was good work in the midfield again from Ted Graves, helping out Sturch-Hibbert. Ted Graves, who is clearly a very smart man. He got 3 A's in his A-levels in maths, chemistry and physics. 3 subjects I have to say that I absolutely bombed at. So my admiration for you, Mr. Graves. Sufyan again. Will he go to the air? No, he pushes it into the midfield, and Zakaria turns and takes on Graves. Zakaria just losing his footing, and it's going to be Great Britain ball. You just feel Great Britain may need, I think, another goal before half-time. And that is Max Anderson's ball. He throws it again over the top. It's been missed. It'll fall to Markham. Markham off the pads of Raza. Good save again by the keeper. Jack Stamp was waiting to pants, but again, Ali Raza deflecting that away from Stamp. Would have been aware that he was standing in front of the goal. And Great Britain get the ball back again, and here they come on the attack once more. That's slightly overhit, and it will be Pakistan ball. Basharat Ali plays it forward. Hanan Shahid carrying it, looking for options. Goes wide onto the right. Could do with the ball back into the circle. It comes to Hanan Shahid, and there is the goal for Pakistan. You cannot leave him free inside the circle. A player of his quality makes you pay. Hanan Shahid gets a goal for Pakistan, and they are very much back in this game in the 8th minute of the second quarter. So Pakistan's comeback has been mounted, and Hanan Shahid, who is that's his 5th goal now for Pakistan. The 2 leading goal scorers for Pakistan, both are players that are regulars in their international side. Sufyan with 8 penalty corners, and now Hanan Shahid with 5 goals himself. I think 1 was from a penalty corner, and the other 4 from memory were field goals. So Great Britain know that they are in a match now in this bronze medal match. Hewson plays it out wide to Austin. Austin, 3 players look to close him down, and it was stolen away brilliantly by Basharat Ali. Walid Rana pulled away from Basharat Ali. Good tackle, edge of the circle that time from Hewson. But that goal seems to have just lifted Pakistan. Akil. Square on halfway. He's got Sufyan to his left. Uses him now. Akil again. We'll use Sufyan again. Markham working hard, doing doggies between the two. And that's cleared out to Royden Turner. Sturch Hibbert made a run down the right. Markham's brought that down brilliantly. Top of the circle. In he goes. Gets some space to shoot. Deflected towards goal. Ali Raza was wrong-footed, but he did very well again. Well, Ali Raza, in my opinion, is keeping Pakistan in this game. That's about the 4th save he's made that has been so important, because it's prevented Great Britain getting ahead. Stepping in front that time was Muhammad Ahmed. Finds Hanan Shahid. He feeds Zakaria. Zakaria trying to push it back to Hanan Shahid, but he just didn't get the purchase on the ball he was hoping. Good pass forward now, Harry Markham. Markham looks to cut infield from Akil. Well, there was clearly a stick tackle that time as Akil came back. I think it was stop him at any costs. And Akil, who is a lot shorter than Markham, and there was a real dig in the ribs on Harry Markham that time. And Akil just waving the umpire away. Well, Akil's a brave man. Harry Markham's probably about 6'3". He's a good 6 inches taller. And they're still pushing and shoving, and there's another stick in the ribs that time from Akil. Well, this game is getting a little bit niggly out there. Certainly between Markham and Akil. And we saw, of course, the challenge between Akil and Austin a little bit earlier. Well, they say the great teams always need a hard man. And then Shahid played it out wide. Up the side they try to go. Held up momentarily is Saif Ali. We're into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's gone through to Walid Rana. Walid Rana, well, he's drilled that one towards the circle, but got the angle slightly wrong and it went into the sideboard of the goal. Callum Douglas, though, had his near post covered. I mentioned the clubs Douglas used to play for, and now plays, of course, for Surbiton, joining in May this year. That was well brought down, watched all the way by Fayez Hamza. Mohammed Ahmed finds Hanan Shahid. Great Britain have given him a bit of space. Good tackle, edge of the circle that time from Ted Graves. Markham now looking to turn Sufyan. He's got the better of him this time. Sufyan just drops back. Markham forced wide. Two defenders coming with him. He just drops the ball back to Graves again. Graves happy to go back into his own half and create a little bit more space for Great Britain. Spreckley. Stone. Well, that will be a free hit. And an apology from Mohammed Ahmed, who, is he just going off or did he get a card? I think he's, yes, he got a card by the looks of things because he's just sat down on halfway. So a green card for that challenge. So Great Britain, a player up for 2 of the last 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Spreckley once more. Ricocheted up off the Pakistan stick, but easily brought down. Good play that time from Fayez Hamza. Hanan Shahid feeds the ball forward to Zakaria. Zakaria cuts infield away from Johnny Sturch-Hibbert. Tried to play the diagonal pass, but Austin was there for Great Britain to tidy up and gets the pass forward to Chahota. Chahota goes infield to Stone. Stone pulls away from any pressure from Hanan Shahid. Hewson. Short pass from him. Out wide it comes. Managed to get it under control was Royden Turner. Great Britain carry forward through Casper Lee. Casper Lee plays it onto the foot. It'll be a free hit to Great Britain on the dotted 5 metre line. Harry Stone takes it back to Spreckley. Hewson once more to Stone. Pakistan only 2 players outside the 23, and that goes down to 1 now, and that is their captain Hanan Shahid, as he looks to close down Stone. He just got it past him. Hanan Shahid trying to close down that time Hewson. Out wide they go. Casper Lee firing it in, but the angle was wrong. Markham made a lead there, but it really was on. If it had gone to Harry Markham, I'm not sure what he could have done with it, to be honest. Would have taken something special. Zakaria now in a foot race with Austin. Slips, but leaves the ball behind. In fact, it wasn't Zakaria, it was Saif Ullah. Mohammed Ahmed plays it forward. That looked like a back stick, and the umpire blows. Great Britain want to get on with things quickly once more. Again, it was Hewson looking to play it fast, but all the players around him had their backs to him and were running off for interchange. The Stone again goes back to Hewson. Dracy now. We're in the final 35 seconds of the first half. This game nicely poised for an exciting finish. Great Britain with just a 1-goal cushion at the moment. Royden Turner turns and tries to attack in these final seconds. Into the circle he goes, over the baseline. Long corner given. Great Britain want the ball quickly, but it's taking its time. They're running out of time, taking very quickly to try and get it into the circle. And coming across is Sufyan, who will probably kill the time. He's just played it forward, but Great Britain will not get time to get it into the circle as it's played square. There goes the hooter. So that is the end of the first half. A really lively bronze medal match, as you would expect. There's been a bit of physicality out there, but that's all good, all part of the parcel. Caden Dracy opening the scoring for Great Britain from a penalty corner before Royden Turner added a second. That was 2-0 at the end of the first quarter. But then Shahid pulling one back for Pakistan means at half-time it is Great Britain 2, Pakistan 1 in the bronze medal match.
Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? Where you can receive a world-class education and learn more about yourself? Where there are amazing opportunities in the here and now and even better on the horizon? If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? Where you can receive a world-class education and learn more about yourself? Where there are amazing opportunities in the here and now and even better on the horizon. If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
Welcome back to the Tamandua Hockey Stadium. I can tell you there's a little bit of thunder in the air around the stadium at the moment, and we're hoping that we're not going to get the same problem we had yesterday where the thunderstorm took down the internet here. If it does happen, rest assured we will record the game. We will put it up later, but we're just warning you in case something untoward might happen. We've been assured by the stadium that this will not happen today. But you just don't know. This is the bronze medal match. Great Britain are leading Pakistan by 2-1 at the moment. Pakistan searching for their first ever Sultan of Johor bronze medal match, while Great Britain are searching for their second. They've only played in the bronze medal match once before, and that was in 2022 when they played Japan and won 3-1. Will it be 3-1 scoreline against Pakistan tonight for the Great Britain fans? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Pakistan emerge from the dresser, and the man bringing up the rear on your screen there, Ali Raza. What a game he has had for his team. I believe he's the reason they are still in this match and would have to be a contender for player of the match. Ali Raza went to the DG High School in Toba Tek Singh. These days he lives in Lahore. And of course the Dar Academy is one of the great breeding grounds of talent for players in Pakistan. They've got 5 players playing in the team today. Sufyan, Akil, Faizan Janjua, the goalkeeper, Wasim and Ali Mataza. And the Dar Academy based in Lahore, but the players coming from all around the country. And they search out the talent, bring them in and look to polish those skills. And the fact that 5 players from that one academy are representing Pakistan here in the Sultan of Johor Cup shows that they are doing things right. And they have had players in previous tournaments as well. So hats off to all involved with the Dar Academy in Lahore. Thank you for your work, because we want to see Pakistan climb back up to the higher ranks of world hockey. Certainly those of us who remember them in their golden era. Waiting over the ball to get things underway for Pakistan is Walid Rana. Clock is still counting down. Not long to go. The wind has picked up and it's blowing pretty much directly straight across the ground from the scoreboard into the main grandstand. Whistle goes and Pakistan get us underway in the second half. Can they find a way back in this match? Sufyan throws it long, watched all the way by Gladman. Gladman turns and goes infield. Good pass by him, picking out Graves. Graves finds Sturch Hibbert, who in turn's looking for Chahota. There was good defence coming from Akil just to break it up for Great Britain. Royden Turner, and that's a very good pass. Unfortunately, it just ran away from Ted Graves, but if he'd got that on his stick, he was going to be in the circle. Graves, though, calms things down, goes back to Casper Lee. Dracy. Play again, and good work being done by Hewson. Hewson, though, concedes the free hit. Well, that was taken a long way forward, but Hanan Shahid was trying to play that into the path of the overlapping Basharat Ali, but it was a long way ahead of him. Casper Lee had Gladman wide, but goes back to Dracy. Lee carries it forward, lifts it into the air. Pakistan come out, steal it. Chahota got a touch. Good pressure from Great Britain, but also good work by Akil. Mistrap, but Muhammad Ahmed cleans up for Pakistan. Chahota now receives it just outside the 23. Runs laterally. Muhammad Ahmed, he gets the pass. Chahota out to Royden Turner, but stolen away from him. On the far side, that's good work being done again by Akil, one of the players I mentioned from the Dar Academy. Sufyan, another. And now Hanan Shahid just had to double check he didn't let the ball roll over the side. He was looking up where he was going to play it, and then suddenly realized he didn't have it on the end of his stick. And that's gone into the knee that time of Basharat Ali. So it'll be a free hit rather. Oh, it's going to be from the side, the umpire has said. So in it goes and played back by Ted Graves. A little bit of space now on the right-hand side for Dracy. He flicks it diagonally, looking for Anderson. We'll go over the side. Anderson is there to play it in, but he may well leave it behind, and he does this time for Tom Austin. Spreckley to Dracy. Will get the ball back. Spreckley now, flick of the wrist, sees him throw it forward. Hanan Shahid brings it down inside the circle. Quick pass by him is a good one, but unfortunately, well, no, Sufyan's pass was a good one. I thought just from his facial expression, he wasn't happy with it, but went to Muhammad Ahmed. Now it's Zakaria. Zakaria pulling away from Chahota, and he tried to cut infield, and that will be a penalty corner against Chahota. It was just inside the 23, and Zakaria ran across the line, and Chahota just didn't change his run. So first penalty corner of the match for Pakistan. And once again, I'd like to acknowledge One Active, hydration with purpose. One Active keeps players performing at their best, and every pouch sold helps fund local sport. Fuel your game and fund theirs. That's oneactive.com.au. And I think Great Britain have opted to refer this one. I'm not sure that they're going to get away with it. It might have been accidental, but it did impede Zakaria. And we will see how this pans out, because you would think Great Britain would not want to be losing their referral at this point in the match. Third quarter, 3.5 minutes gone. I would think you'd want to hang on to that. But they've gone upstairs. Pakistan will know this is the perfect opportunity for them to get level if the penalty corner stands. Once again, it gives me a chance just to say Perth is a city where the only thing brighter than the sunshine are the opportunities available for students. Studyperth.com.au for more information if you're looking to study abroad. And of course, if you're looking for a holiday in Perth, or you are from Perth, Western Australia, just an hour and 20 minutes south of Perth, and a 10-minute walk to the beach. 55 Preston on Airbnb. Just check it out on Airbnb. And the penalty corner is going to stand, so Great Britain will lose their referral. And Pakistan have a really good chance to take the lead. Sufyan is at the first battery. I think it's Nadeem at the second. It goes to Sufyan, and it's great running, double teaming. It's broken for Pakistan, and wide it went for Nadeem. So great defence by Great Britain, who clearly had done their homework. Pakistan, a conversion rate of 39%. They've scored 11 from 28 penalty corners in the tournament. The most goals, the most PCs, and the best percentage. They've scored 8 goals from penalty corners. And, 11 goals from penalty corners, 4 from field goals, and 1 from a penalty stroke. And, of course, their goal today was also a field goal, so that can go up to 5 now. But really dangerous and turned over. Basharat Ali says thank you very much to Caden Dracy. And then he shows too much of the ball, and pouncing was Anderson. The ball's gone over the side. Anderson's going to have to come back. Umpire wants the ball stopped dead. I, for one, am pleased to hear that. Played in by Pidcock. Stone. Caden Dracy. Spreckley to Stone again. Spreckley now top of the circle. Angled pass, and it takes a touch off Sufyan in the midfield, so it will be Great Britain ball from the side. Cole Pidcock plays it in. Helps it down the line. Max Anderson comes out of the circle and gets it under control. Good run from him across the top of the D. Took a deflection off Basharat Ali. Anderson gets it back inside the D, but good defence from Akil coming across. And then Anderson penalised for a stick tackle. Max Anderson full of plenty of running. Remarkable really when you consider no one in his family had played hockey before he and his siblings took up the game and joined Cookstown Hockey Club in Belfast. He signed for Surbiton a few years ago now. So that ball gone over the side, and it will be played in by Ted Graves. The wind just picking up here. Very hard to see if the rain is coming. As I said yesterday, usually the key are the buildings that you can see in the distance. If you lose sight of them, it tends to mean that the rain is coming, and I can see the buildings off to my right and also the ones straight ahead. So at the moment it's a good sign that we can see those buildings. Zakaria forced across the 23-metre line. Comes now square for Sufyan. And he has played it down the line, and there was absolutely nobody in that space for Pakistan. Well, he gave a bit of an evil eye to Basharat Ali, but he'd made the run into the circle. Anderson trying to keep possession. There was clearly a stick check there, but not paid, and Hanan Shahid plays it forward. Basharat Ali along the baseline, looking to fire it across, and saved by Carlton again. And good defence as Austin carries it clear. And Pakistan want to refer this one. So we will go upstairs. And Carlton with a sharp save. And again, Great Britain not feeling too concerned, I don't think. Although now they are going behind the goal to put on their protective gear. I think James Carlton is maybe saying, look, I don't know, I didn't see it. I only had eyes on the ball. And while they discuss that, we will again just promote some of our sponsors. It's your story, not just a CV. And that is iJourney. So make sure you go onto their website, ijourney.au, and find out this new way of promoting your career and your achievements to future employers rather. Making his way to the baseline is Hanan Shahid. I think he's pretty confident it is going to be a penalty corner. And of course, if you're on Instagram, follow @StudyPerth on Instagram and see what your next adventure looks like in Western Australia. Great Britain now are actually taking up their positions inside the goal, so maybe they do know that it actually was a penalty corner offence. So they're going to have to defend valiantly once more. Well, the crowd getting boisterous here at the Sultan of Johor Cup. It is unfortunate that there is no communication with them when we have this situation. And you sort of feel if you're going to have referrals, and I know this is in preparation for the Junior World Cup, you need to convey to the spectators in the stadium what is going on, what is being looked for. And it is going to be a penalty corner, so it is a good referral by Pakistan. And they get their second penalty corner. Sufyan waits again at the first battery. Great Britain taking their time to get behind the goal line. Can they keep them at bay this time around? Goes to the first battery. Sufyan flicks. It comes off the first runner. Another penalty corner. Great Britain is signalling for a referral, but they have no referral left, so they can't refer this. And that is what the umpire is reminding them. So penalty corner number 3 for Pakistan, and a really good chance for them to get level. Well, there were several players complaining. And now we're just waiting for the safety gear to be reapplied. As you can just see there, it's Max Anderson trying to get his knee protectors back on. Crowd singing for Pakistan. Sufyan again waits at the first battery. Slight shift to the right, and it goes right the way through, not trapped. Great Britain come back. Chahota gets it out of the circle. Royden Turner will set off and just try and keep it down the side of the pitch for Great Britain till some support comes. He's done very well. Turns away from Mohammed Ahmed. Very clever play by Michael Royden Turner. Great awareness shown by him. Pidcock now drops it back into the defensive line, gets the return pass. He's going to get closed down now, so goes back again, and the pass comes to him. He's got a little bit of space now, and that was a well-directed pass, but it was anticipated well. And the free hit, though, one that time just played under the foot of Jack Stamp. So Pakistan looking to come again. We've gone past the halfway stage now of this third quarter. Great Britain still holding on to a 2-1 lead in the bronze medal match. Turning and going around the outside is Abdul Qayyam. He's been a little bit quiet today. Abdul Qayyam slipping his Casper Lee. Great Britain in the corner. Claiming they found the foot. The umpire agrees with them. And they play it out quickly. Down the side. And that's Stamp chasing hard after it. He's going to get some support coming, this time in Stone. Stone kept it in play inside the circle. Peels for a foot. Great play by Harry Stone and Jack Stamp. And they shake hands on that. That was good play between the two Great Britain players. Stone, great awareness shown by him. Tends to just do things very simply and very well, Harry Stone. No need to be flash, but he does a great job. Of course, he was the 2021 Hockey Writers Under-16s Player of the Year. And as I mentioned the other night, he's at the University of Nottingham studying law and German. And he's actually bilingual in German and English. So Harry Markham lines up at the second battery. Casper Lee just pacing out his run-up. Great Britain would love a goal now. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And they go to Markham. Markham flicks. That's a great save by the postman. Nadeem getting the deflection. I think it might have been going just wide, but he had to watch that onto his stick. Brilliant play by Nadeem, the man who plays for Mari Energies and hails from Banu in Pakistan. Again, Pakistan get the ball edge of the circle. There's a bit of incrimination afterwards. Hanan Shahid, that's a super pass up the field of play. Trying to turn that time was Fayez Hamza. And it's been stolen by Great Britain, and the free hit, though, will go to Pakistan. Hanan Shahid comes across and says, I will take this one. Just over 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Great Britain still holding on to a one-goal advantage, 2-1. Zakaria plays on quickly, drives towards the circle. Oh, and that was an awkward fall. Casper Lee looked like he rolled his ankle there, but he's back up, I'm pleased to say. Out of the circle it comes, but it only goes as far as Nadeem, who helps it forward. Into the circle they come again. This time Saif Ullah denied that opportunity. And Great Britain carry it out. Super tackle. As they were bursting forward, just timing it to perfection was Wasim. Great Britain again, Pidcock. Good work again from Ted Graves. Find Chahota as well. Chahota pulling players with him, but just underhit his pass that time. But he's battled hard to get it back for Great Britain. Trying to feed it forward to Neve again. Chahota has got it back once more. And now he loses out, and it's Walid Rana. Walid Rana, short pass to his captain, Hanan Shahid. Nice turn from Zakaria on halfway, but in the end he got into a little bit of trouble. And it's Royden Turner that gets it. Short pass to Chahota. Chahota stays calm on halfway, goes infield. Pidcock goes back to Dracy. And Great Britain calm things down. Casper Lee to Dracy again, who will get closed down. He got the ball out wide to Cole Pidcock. Down the line again from Max Anderson, and Pidcock ran onto it. Almost a super pass into the circle that would have found Monty Neve. Anderson gets it back for Great Britain though, and Hanan Shahid not happy that he was dispossessed by the opposite captain. Casper Lee. Back it comes to him again. A hush falls over the stadium. We're into the final 3 minutes now of the third quarter in the bronze medal match of the 13th edition of the Sultan of Johor Cup. Great Britain leading 2-1 against Pakistan. Pakistan never won bronze at the Sultan of Johor Cup. Great Britain have won it once before and only played for it once before. Comes wide for Great Britain, trying to get inside the circle. Max Anderson, the stick has gone flying out of his hands, and his shot went wide. I'm not sure, did his stick actually hit the player? Wasim, who is down. I think he just got a blow on the buttock. The man from Peshawar. Well, he lives in Peshawar now. He went to the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Islamia College. I hope I've said that right. My apologies if I haven't. And that was in Banu. Chahota trying to get past Sufyan. Sufyan plays it over the baseline. It'll be a long corner to Great Britain. Pidcock leaves the ball to be taken by Graves. Graves feeds it to Pidcock, who goes back to Dracy. Casper Lee. Graves gave it back quickly, was aware that Zakaria was breathing down his neck. Dracy comes wide again to Cole Pidcock, just pulls away that time from Hanan Shahid. Short pass goes to Anderson, happy to go back into the defensive line to Casper Lee. Minute and a half left in the third quarter. Of course, if this finishes in a draw, we go to a shootout. And not kept in play by Sufyan that time. Chahota plays on. Chahota, top of the circle, slips it in. Sturch Hibbert! This time he's off target. Well, it was set up well. And trying to turn and get the shot away. Well, he did both, but unfortunately couldn't get it on target for Great Britain. That would have been a great time for them to score with just over a minute left before the final break. Graves again holds it up, goes back to Dracy. Casper Lee, you would think, would eat up several seconds here. Comes square to Dracy. Dracy's going to get closed down by Walid Rana. Decides to take him on. Pakistan steal it, and they've got a chance now. Zakria to Hanan Shahid. Hanan Shahid trying to turn at the top of the circle. Really strong tackle, but still Hanan Shahid managed to get it back. He feeds it into the circle and an air swing. Brave tackle coming in from Pidcock. But it was a really good initial tackle from Hewson that delayed Hanan Shahid. Hewson, the man who switched from Scotland to England, was at Fetters College in Scotland and then went to Whitgift in England. Fetters College, of course, famous for being founded in 1870 in Edinburgh, and Tony Blair, the former Prime Minister, an old boy, but also 4 Victoria Cross recipients. The Hoodoo goes for the final break, and as we head off, it is still Great Britain 2, Pakistan 1 in the bronze medal match.
Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
Great Britain out, ready for the final quarter to get underway. Pakistan players coming out too. Still some of them surrounding their coach to my right, just getting some final instructions. Can Pakistan find a goal from somewhere and at least have the possibility of stealing the bronze medal via a shootout? And it's played back by Pakistan. Hanan Shahid looks to carry it forward. His pass again out wide, and well, he yells at Nadeem, but I'm sorry, that pass, Nadeem was nowhere near it. Maybe that was a planned move and he should have been. It's stolen away by Muhammad Ahmed. Casper Lee forcing him sideways across the circle. He's done very well to get past Casper Lee. Great Britain kept the ball in play. Once again, it's Harry Stone. Lovely pass into the path of the advancing Sturch Hibbert. Into the circle. Harry Markham, back post! What a save by Ali Raza! That is world class from the Pakistani goalkeeper. Well, if they win the bronze medal, he's the man they've got to thank. Denying Michael Royden-Turner, who felt sure he'd scored. That was absolutely brilliant. Oh, Ali Raza has really done well, and that may well win him the goalkeeper of the tournament, but it's now Hanan Shahid bursting forward. Tried to take it round the Great Britain defender, but it was brilliantly defended by Spreckley. And now here come Great Britain again. Carrying it forward, Jack Stamp cuts infield. He's going to lose out though. Pakistan steal it away. was again stolen back by Great Britain, but then good work being done by Pakistan to keep it back again with them. Abdul Kaim winning that back. And now Nadeem playing it back, Akil rather it was, playing it back into the defensive line. Good covering play from Austin. Austin plays on while the Pakistan player was on the ground. Lovely skills again from Austin. Sturch Hibbert plays it wide now. And into the circle come Great Britain. And did that hit the foot? No, says the umpire, who was well placed to see. Well, it is frenetic at the start of this final quarter. And Great Britain want the free hit. Hanan Shahid is saying it hit me high. And the umpire's in agreement that it is a Great Britain free hit. He's still complaining as he walks back. Shake of the head. And that's straight out of play down the line from Great Britain. You just feel Great Britain, they do not want to be trying to match the pace at which Pakistan will play. They need to maybe just slow things down a little bit. Max Anderson. Good pass again. Good run from Sturch Hibbert, trying to feed it back into the circle and the run of Markham. Won a free hit, but umpire wants it closer to the circle, must go the 5 metres. And that did not quite go the 5 metres. He was about a metre away from the circle, only took it to the 5 metre line and then played it into the circle. So very easy call for the umpire. Down the line it goes, but Great Britain sees it. And once again, up the side, Chahota. Chahota goes on a looping run. Sturch Hibbert was ahead of him. Pakistan played over the side. And now we see Gladman to Chahota. He tried to give the ball back, but it's Pakistan who come up with the ball again. I think it's Zakaria now, surging through the middle. Zakaria Hyatt is a quick customer. And there is the goal. Is it off the... No, it's not. I thought it was off the Pakistan player. But no, it is. I was fooled like a lot of the crowd. So it's going to be a long corner. Came off the Great Britain player, so Great Britain can breathe easy. Nadeem feeding it forward. Good anticipation again by the defence of Great Britain. Pidcock this time. Anderson has Pidcock forward, but he's got 2 Pakistani players in close attendance and another one waiting to pounce. Tries to turn and go, and he gets the free hit. Good skills from Max Anderson. Flicked forward. Well, Pakistan will be penalised. Royden Turner. It was Wasim who came into that space. Thrown out to the right-hand side to Max Anderson. He's beaten one. Anderson, and it was a passive obstruction. Chahota blocking the path of one of the defenders. Ahmed Mohammed finds Walid Rana. Walid Rana stopped by Kasper Lee. It'll be a long corner to Pakistan. We're into the final 9.5 minutes of this bronze medal match. Lightning over on the far side. We don't want that, thank you very much. Fireworks, we'll have it, that's fine. And we will have those at the end of the game, I'm sure, tonight. That is a celebration at the end of the tournament. I'm not thinking of any other kind of fireworks. Pakistan is still trying to find an equaliser. Walid Rana is always one of those players you feel could pop up at any moment. So too Fayez Hamza. Sufyan. Mohammed Ahmed plays it out onto the left-hand side. And, well, a misdirected pass that Sufyan has to drop back into his own half to collect. He ambles forward with the ball. No urgency as yet. Pakistan, though, as we all know, can flick a switch and suddenly they go from walking pace to electric pace. Anderson looking to close down, going with the player as he cuts in. Anderson a little bit over physical, but good play again by Muhammad Ahmed. Sufyan. Oh, and a good run through the middle by Muhammad Ahmed. Into the circle it goes. Great defence again by Royden Turner. And he's carrying it out. He's got Chahota in support, and also coming up on the left is Graves. He tried to feed it out to Graves. Took a tumble. And now Pakistan come forward. Akil feeds it down the line. Muhammad Ahmed gets it inside the circle. Walid Rana. Well, it made Douglas hurry, but he knew it was going wide. I think if you saw that in slow motion, I think Callum Douglas actually pulls his hand away, realising that his goal is going wide of the goal. It's a good awareness from the Scottish goalkeeper. We've gone past the halfway stage. Pakistan have 7 minutes in which to win the bronze medal. They need to either find 2 goals and win it outright in normal time, or they need 1 goal to take Great Britain to a shootout. There is a murmur suddenly around the crowd. Everybody's eyes are on the field of play. Pidcock played it off the Pakistan player, so it'll be Great Britain ball from the side. We've got 2 balls on the pitch, so Pidcock had to wait. Plays it in. And Casper Lee had to hurry a little bit. He was under pressure. Stolen away by Pakistan. And now there's a chance for them. Claims for a foot, top of the circle. And Spreckley is going to get a card, and a penalty corner has been given as well. And it's a yellow card, so Great Britain are going to be down to 10 for only 1 minute. The umpire saying Spreckley deliberately lowered his leg to stop the ball going into the circle. So Pakistan with their 4th penalty corner, Spreckley with a card, and a penalty corner conceded. 6 minutes left. How crucial will this be? We'll have to wait and see. Once again, from all over the world, people are choosing the warm and wonderful city to live in and study in and work in. That's Study Perth. You know it makes sense. Follow Study Perth on Instagram, @StudyPerth. Goes to the second battery, Sufyan. Great work again by the first runner. That one going straight into Ted Graves. Hobbles a little bit as he goes back. It'll be another penalty corner for Pakistan. No goals so far from penalty corners for them. Penalty corner number 6 coming up now. Sufyan leads on his stick at the first battery. Flicks, and there is the equaliser for Pakistan. Sufyan delivers once again, and they are level with Great Britain. So Sufyan takes his tally of goals to 9 now for the tournament. He is head and shoulders the leading goal scorer here at the Sultan of Johor Cup. And with just 6 minutes remaining, we are all square. Great Britain 2, Pakistan 2 in the bronze medal match. Well, 6 minutes left. Great Britain are down to 10 for 5 of those 6 minutes. So it'll be a test to their defensive skills. They have led for 54 minutes of the game, pretty much. Well, they've led actually for a little bit less than that. I got a bit carried away. It's actually 47 minutes they've been leading for. And turned over that time, and here come Pakistan again. Played down the line that time by Saif Ullah. Hanan Shahid slips the ball out wide. It's going to be a long corner. Sufyan pushing forward now. Muhammad Ahmed. Back it comes to Wasim. Wasim carries forward. Goes square to Sufyan. Sufyan. And a great tackle by Great Britain, but they need to pick up the ball. In the end, they do. Royden Turner knocks it ahead of him, and he's still going. Sufyan got a touch. And well, that's an obstruction because Royden Turner wasn't allowed to play the ball. Wasim literally just walked in front of him. So Great Britain get the free hit just inside Pakistan's half. Royden Turner again with a good bit of individual awareness and skill. Kasper Lee to Dracy. Pakistan looking to pounce at any opportunity. Into the circle it goes. Good defence though, slipping. And eventually came up with the ball. That was lucky or fortuitous. Oh, he's done well to keep possession, running all the way up to halfway. Comes to Saifullah. It will be Great Britain ball from the side. There's nobody really forward for them. Dracy trying to decide what to do. He throws it long now. Markham is underneath the ball, turns. Harry Markham has turned a keel. Got to be Ali Raza. Harry Markham, it's gone in! Ali Raza got a touch, but Harry Markham has squeezed it between the goalkeeper and the post. His teammates come running towards him. Pakistan, though, want to refer this. Well, they are claiming they should have had a free hit when Harry Markham brought the ball down. I'm afraid I think Markham was standing where he was. The ball landed directly where it was directed. To me, that was actually a fair aerial pass and receive, and the defender came in behind. Well, what a game this has been. And a yellow card has been shown. I think it's Sufyan. If it's not Sufyan, it may be Hanan Shahid. So Pakistan will be down to 10 as well. So Harry Markham may well get all the headlines. And it looks like it is. Well, shouting as he comes off the field of play. The Pakistan coaching staff are coming to the bench. And it is Sufyan, so that is a blow for penalty corners as well. Just under 4 minutes left now. And what a shame, such a great game. And we've had a controversial moment with just under 4 minutes left. And you feel for Ali Raza because he has kept his team definitely in this match. And for him to be beaten like that, it was a great finish by Harry Markham, don't get me wrong, but you feel for a goalkeeper when they have such a monumental impact on a game. And then he was diving back and he actually got a touch on it, but he couldn't keep it out. Good skills shown by Hewson. He goes wide now. Both teams down to 10, so there should be a little bit more space out there. Markham gets the ball from Stone. Markham's out wide. Does he need to play it in? Over the baseline it goes. It'll be a long corner to Great Britain. The clock continues to count down. Dracy steps forward to take the long corner, or is he going to just push it to Stone? No. Happy to go back into Anderson in the heart of the defence. Kasper Lee pushes it up the side. Austin. Stone. Sturch Hibbert. Oh, he tried a little drag to take it past the Pakistan player. It's stolen away. Walid Rana now coming forward for Pakistan. He's an excitement machine. And it's a strong tackle again from Tom Austin, but it comes back. And this time it's Pakistan Saifullah that plays it into the defensive line to Nadeem. Comes back now to Wasim. Back to Nadeem. Down the line it goes. Zakaria. And it ran out of play off the stick of Zakaria, so it'll be a 16-2 Great Britain. Oh, just trying to place the ball for Great Britain was Saifullah. Wow. Free hit goes against Ted Graves. I'm not sure he knew what that was for. Hanan Shahid looked like he got the foot again. I thought that was going to be another free hit, but it looks as if it's going to be another long corner. to Pakistan. Hanan Shahid takes it, goes down the line, tries to play it in. Did that come off a Great Britain stick? It came off a foot just outside the circle. Got a ball on the far side of the field. They need to get rid of that one. Hanan Shahid over the ball, runs towards the circle. Got a foot just outside now, this time runs towards the side. Great Britain trying to get their feet out of the way. Penalty corner goes the way of Pakistan. But there's no Sufyan on the field of play. So now it will be up to somebody else to take that responsibility. And I believe Nadeem is the man. He flicked well early in the tournament, and then Sufyan has pretty much taken every flick since then. Nadeem got 2 goals from penalty corners in that opening match against Malaysia. And you just feel he hasn't been given a chance since. So they're lining up now, top of the circle. Walid Rana, and I'm sure that's Nadeem at the first battery, just trying to, yes it is indeed. So Nadeem is at the first battery, Walid Rana at the second. Nadeem flicks right into the first runner. It will be another penalty corner for Pakistan. This will be their 8th penalty corner. Making his way to the baseline to inject again is Basharat Ali. Nadeem waits again at the first battery. Walid Rana at the second. Pakistan trying to find an equaliser with just over a minute left in this match, in the bronze medal match, to try and force a shootout. Goes to Nadeem, he pushes it wide, Zakaria, and it's gone away from the goal. They push it back across in front of the face of goal. Good defence by Casper Lee, and he plays it out. It just kept in play though. Brilliant by Johnny Sturch-Hibbert. Chahota combines with Sturch-Hibbert. Sturch-Hibbert carrying it forward, trying to find Chahota. He's going to have to double back, but instead coming back to steal it is Muhammad Ahmad. And he accelerates down the heart of the field of play. Muhammad Ahmad all the way through. Great block, top of the circle. Pakistan get it in. No touch, though. Well, Hanan Shahid was hoping that someone was going to get a touch for them. We're into the final 30 seconds. What a match this has been. Great Britain had a 2-0 lead. Pakistan, as they've done so often, came back in this game. And you feel Ali Raza kept them in the game. Chahota now plays it across, missed in front of goal. Tricky one has to say, for Jack Stamp. In fact, it was Max Anderson, not Stamp. My apologies. The captain was there trying to get it. But here come Pakistan. There's 6 seconds left. Top of the circle. Walid Rana denied by Casper Lee. The hooter will go. Great Britain will claim the bronze. But this will be a game that many will remember. Both teams can take a bow because that was worthy of a bronze medal match, although Pakistan have called a referral. Well, they've got a referral up their sleeve, and I can only assume that they're thinking, well, why not roll the dice? If we can get something out of this like a penalty corner, we may well still force the shootout. The Great Britain players in the main are walking off the field of play. They feel the game is done. And the umpire, though, is just talking upstairs to the video umpire for this game, who is Mohit Rawat of India. Callum Douglas, well, he has his helmet off. I think he thought that was the end of the game. I think Great Britain, this is going to be a tough one, because if it is a penalty corner, they've got to switch back on, having just celebrated what they thought was a famous victory and a second bronze medal at the Sultan of Johor Cup. For Pakistan, it could well be heartache again, and that they lose their 4th bronze medal match at the Sultan of Johor Cup. But boy, did they make a match of it. So much drama within. And Ali Raza, well, his team may have lost, but for me, he was arguably the man of the match. One truly world-class save that denied Max Anderson. The game is over, and Great Britain will claim the bronze medal. And Pakistan, well, they gave us a game to remember, but unfortunately for them, there will be no medals in 2025 for the men in green. An absolute cracker of a game. The final score, Great Britain 3, Pakistan 2.
Are you tired of boring resumes? Meet iJourney, a digital timeline that captures your skills, creativity and character all in one place. Capture your career differently with iJourney.au.
Are you searching for a place where you can live and learn? Where you can immerse yourself in your studies and still have room to roam? If you want to find all this and still more, start here in Perth, Western Australia.